Now here's a question for you guys. This flag was designed in Great Britain in 1916 by an army officer in the British Army, an Englishman. His name was Lieutenant Colonel Mark Sykes, S-Y-K-E-S. And he designed the flag in order to get the Arabs to come and fight for the British Army against Turkey, which used to be called the Ottoman Empire. So the silly Arabs came, they saw the flag, this one, and it says wonderful. But today is 2023. So why does the PLO, Hamas, Jordan fly an English flag made in the United Kingdom? I laugh at that because every country in the world has got its own national flag. But why do the Arab countries fly an English flag from 1916? That's over 100 years ago. Can't they design one for themselves without English help? Now, this is an Israeli flag. Why is it different? Tell you why. Jewish men, when they go to pray, they cover themselves like this. This is known as a talit. In other words, a prayer shawl. Now, in Basel, Switzerland, in 1858, the Jewish people wondered, what flag can we design? One man said, simple, our prayer flag. So they said, oh, that's a good one, simple. So they used a prayer shawl, talit, as the national flag of Israel. Blue sky, white, be holy before God. The star of David. Jesus Christ is the King of the Jews, King of Israel. So this star in the middle is pointing to the Messiah. Now I know, there are many Jewish people who do not believe Jesus is the Messiah. But the flag of Israel is saying, we believe in the kingdom of David. And that's why 2,000 years ago, Jewish people cried out, Hosanna, Hosanna. He comes in the name of the Lord, in the kingdom of David. Because that was God's promise to Israel. So this is about prayer. Wow, this is about war, fighting, designed by a British Army officer, Lieutenant Colonel Mark Sykes. Which one do you want to have? Prayer or fighting? The choice is yours. And that's why we offer you £50,000 if you got evidence there was a country called Palestine 5,000 years ago. Never was. The word Palestine was actually invented by the Romans in 135 AD by Emperor Hadrian. Now, before I finish very quickly, look at the map. Look at the map. Right. I always ask people, look at the map. Question. Can you see Israel on the map? It's so small. Right? Look. That's the Middle East. That's Egypt. 40 times the size of Israel. That's Jordan. 3 times the size of Israel, next door neighbor. And that's Saudi Arabia, almost 50 times the size of Israel. So on the map, where's Israel? Where my little finger is. There. So the question then is, the Arab world is thousands of times bigger than Israel in land and population. So why do they want that piece of land you can't see on the map? Second question. Why do the Arabs control large chunks of Africa, which is an African land? For example, Libya, Morocco, Mauritania, Egypt. Egypt is 40 times the size of Israel. But today, if you go to Egypt, they say, welcome to the Arab Republic of Egypt, and not the African Republic of Egypt. So that leads me to the final question. Ladies and gentlemen, why is it that these guys demonstrating for Hamas and the Palestinians are wanting, they never talk about Egypt. Egypt has apartheid laws. When you carry a passport in Egypt, do you know what it says in the page? It puts your religion in there. That's right, religion. When you carry a British passport, an American passport, a Zambian passport, a South African passport, there's no section saying religion. But in Egypt, it practices apartheid. It puts religion in it. Why? To control you. Israel does not have that in the passport. And by the way, they are Israeli Arabs. That's right. Arabs who've got citizenship, which is from Israel. That's why they're Israeli Arabs. And they're free to go to university. They can get married to whoever they want. They speak English, Arabic, and Hebrew. No problem. Okay? Question. These guys said on camera, right, the Palestinian people does not exist. Who said that? A PLO executive committee member, Mr. Musin. Hamas in 2008 said the same thing. Said, who are the Palestinians? We're just Arabs. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the final conclusion, what we have is a massive propaganda machine telling lies about Palestine which never existed. Even today, if you say you're Palestinian, who was the first man, not the king or queen, or woman who said, hey guys, I'm Palestinian? No one in history ever said that. But if you say who was the first Israeli, Jacob, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, or Yaakov. God says, I'm the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob. Does Allah say, I'm the God of the Palestinians? No. In fact, the word Palestine is not even in the Quran. So we started off 50,000 pounds for 2 women's names in the Quran. 50,000 pounds for 1 woman prophet in the Quran. The Bible's got plenty. And we end up 50,000 pounds for evidence. There was a country called Palestine 4,000 years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, Jesus said, I am the truth. About history, about salvation, everything. No wonder the New Testament Bible has got no such thing as Palestine.
Hey,
Hello.
atheism is the way forward.
In a ditch, you mean? I know. Watch out for the ditch. The atheists go there. Now, when you read Matthew, Jesus is king. Why are the atheists so jealous of Jesus? Because he's God the creator. Now, ladies and gentlemen, don't get angry. Find out if I'm telling you the truth or not. Okay? The New Testament has got the word Greek, Rome, the Edomites, Jordan in there, Lebanon, Syria, and Israel, and Egypt. But there's no word called Palestine in the New Testament. Why? There was nobody called Palestinians. That should tell you something. Remember one of the 12 apostles, Simon? He was a Jewish zealot. And the zealots were the guys fighting the Roman Empire to get rid of the Romans. Can you name me one Arab from 2,000 years ago that said, we Arabs want to fight the Romans to get out of Palestine? Zero. End of story. God bless you. Thank you, brother.